Well, I'm from actually a small suburb in Phoenix called Mesa, Arizona. I was born and raised there, went to high school, went to Arizona State, just about 10 miles from my parents' house, and I always loved science. I had an 8th grade science teacher named Ms. McKenzie, and I thought looking at our scabs and bugs and all that sort of stuff was so cool, and I always sort of took accelerated science courses in middle school and high school and did biology in college, so it was kind of just a natural fit for me. My senior year, I got an internship at a very prestigious institute called TGen in Phoenix. It was a summer internship, it was paid. I was one of about 45 students to get it out of about 500 who applied. And it clicked, I loved it, and I decided to kind of change the whole course of my life. I'm Kimberley Babos. I am a 6th year PhD student in Dr. Justin Achida's lab in the Department of Development, Stem Cells, and Regenerative Medicine. We use stem cell technologies to model diseases like ALS. You've heard of the Ice Bucket Challenge. That's what our lab studies. My project is working on a technology to better turn patient skin cells into the nerve cells that die in the disease. And we found some really exciting, interesting ways to improve it and make it better for things like patient-specific disease modeling, therapeutic screening. Again, it comes back to this whole personalized medicine idea that I started science with. So PIBS is just an interdisciplinary program in biomedical and biological sciences. It's a first-year program where you enter, you rotate through 3 labs your first year while you're taking a few introductory courses, and then you pick a lab at the end. And it lets you expose yourself to a lot of different labs, different people, different environments, and Justin's lab was actually my top choice. I was very excited to try something with a young PI. My project was very personal to me. I was going to make neurons in mice legs, and I had broken my neck as a young gymnast, and so thinking about how I could take that science and help, for example, paralyzed patients was so personal to me, and that's why I decided to rotate here. I'm hoping to finish my dissertation in the spring, so hopefully March, April, May is when I'm hoping to be done, and then hopefully move back to Phoenix, find a job there. That's where my husband and I are both from, so we would like to go back there and maybe go back to TGen or some sort of institute where I can help raise awareness, help raise funds for the research, because it's really important that the public knows what's going on, because it affects us all eventually. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Definitely do well in your science courses, take the time to study, form study groups. Those were some of my greatest friends in college, actually, were my study groups for things like biology and organic chemistry. Also find great friends in your PhD, because your first couple years when you have classes studying together it was fun, it was stressful, but having that network of people to talk with was important, and be open to trying new labs. I think I came in with one idea, and I'm glad I wasn't so set on that, because I don't think I would have ended up in Dr. Achida's lab. I'm not doing cancer research, which I thought I was going to do, but who knows what I'm going to do next. Maybe I will in the future, so be open to things. And it's exciting to try something new, so be willing to take a leap of faith and move out of state and do something different.